Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday, the 11th of October 2018. This is my daily video where I go over what I've done this morning on the daily charts only on both the high probability and the mod MACD methods. A little bit of action this morning, and there may be a little bit of background noise. It's just before I started this video, it started pouring down rain outside, so hopefully you won't hear it too much. All right. As I said, fair bit of action, so let's go and have a look at we'll do the high probability daily charts first. Let's have a look here. AusCAD, new buy trade taken this morning. Stop in place, the red dotted line. The buys at the intersection of the two blue lines, the vertical and the horizontal. It's a high risk trade. Look at the MAs, they're heading down and they're spreading, so it's based on this big divergence. You can see prices going lower and lower, whereas the MACD platinum hasn't been going lower and lower. So there's divergence, regular bullish divergence there. So we're looking to at least go up towards the MAs. So new buy on AusCAD, high risk trade. Aus-Swiss, I was in a buy back here. I'd already closed out a bit of it, and I had my stop at this level here. That stop has now been taken out, so that remaining buy has been stopped out, so we're no longer in a buy trade, and we're still in the sell trade, and it's heading down. The MACD is heading down nicely, so it's all looking pretty good there. It's nice how price come up to the MAs and sort of rolled over. Not sure how far it'll go down, but so we're out of the buy, the remaining buy. So it's Aus-Swiss. CAD Swiss took a sell this morning. It's a high risk trade also, mainly because the market's going sideways. Look at the MAs here, they're really tight there. They spread a bit here, but then they come back really tight again. Price is on the 240, just above the 240 LMA, which is a bit of a concern, but happy to sort of trade either direction. There's a stop in place. I've kept it a low risk at 0.5%. And I like the MACD is a fair way above the zero level, and it's turning over nicely, so I'm quite confident taking the sell here. Now whether it turns out to be a winner, who knows, but there's a new sell on the CAD Swiss. New Zealand CAD, a new buy this morning, similar to the AusCAD. They seem to go pretty well the same anyway. Again, it's a high risk trade. The MAs are down and spreading, so price is a fair way below them. We've got an obvious divergence here, lower lows on price and higher lows on the MACD platinum, so regular bullish divergence there. Looking again to take at least price up towards that 50 EMA if we can. So that's New Zealand CAD, new buy trade. Switch the profiles over to the mod MACD. In the meantime, we'll have a quick look at the demo account I'm running the high probability charts on nowadays. There's a $10,000 account. This top, all these blue ones just show my various positions on each pair, how many deals I've got. There's nothing hedged, they're all just one deal, one trade. Just gives you an overview. Like I always say, you can pause the video and have a look, or slow it down if I'm talking too quick and English is not your first language. I know the Aussie accent might be a little bit hard to understand at times. This just gives you an idea where we're at profit-wise during the week and how it's all going overall. Just a bit more detail on the account itself. Let's have a quick look at the trades list here. So this is all the trades. These are the trades I took this morning, 3 trades from up the 11th. You can see them all there. Not going that well already, but who cares? And there's the balance of the account, equity, etc., margin levels, all under control, open positions. All going nicely at the moment. Let's go back. All right, we're on the mod MACD daily charts now. These are from the basics, the system from the basics book, the bonus system. Light background on these. All right, USD Japanese yen took a new sell this morning here in this area here. High risk trade is trading into the 240 LMA. Everything else meets the criteria, so it's a fairly straightforward signal. Looking to take price down towards that 240 LMA. If you look to the left there, you'll see it does go there and sort of touches a few times and bounces off it. A bit of a magnet. USD CAD, same deal this morning. Took a new trade, took a buy at this level here. All the criteria has been met. MAs are very tight in that, but it looks like prices burst through the 240, which is not too bad. So USD CAD and a buy. CAD's Japanese yen, CAD yen. Took a new sell this morning. It's probably not ideal setup. It's a high risk trade going into the 240 LMA, which is a big blue MA. Big candle yesterday. We're pretty close to that 240 LMA, but everything, the fast MACDs through, the standard MACDs in sell mode, we've got a red dot, we closed below the 25 SMA, all the criteria is met. So we take the sell on the CAD yen this morning. Oz Swiss was in a buy back here. I've already closed out 1/3 of it by looks. I had a stop in place down here. This morning had a fast MACD confirmed cross to the downside. So that buy, remaining buy, is being closed. I think it's about break evenish. So it's no longer in play. Now I took a new sell this morning. It's not ideal setup. We've got a red QMP dot. We're obviously through the fast MACD, so that's the most important part. Got a red QMP closed just below the 25 SMA, which meets the criteria, but the standard MACD is not yet in sell mode, but there's enough criteria here for me to take the sell trade. So basically closed out the buy, took a sell, reversed on the Oz Swiss. Oz Yen in a sell here. It's had a big move down yesterday. It's getting close to that previous low, but there's good profit there. Probably close to 100 and something pips, 180 pips or whatever it is. So I'm taking a little bit of that profit. So what I've done is I've closed out 1/3 of this trade, and I've now set a stop at 81.065. So just reducing my risk, taking a little bit of profit, reducing my risk on that trade. That's Oz Yen, the sell, it's looking good. Swiss Yen. All I did this morning, I'm in a sell back here. I've already closed 1/3. This morning I just closed another third. So far I closed 2/3 of this trade. It's at about 200 pips profit, so I'm just locking in profit. The stop's already in place, this black dotted line on these charts. It's getting close to that 240 LMA. You can see momentum's on the standard MACD's just rolling a little bit, and the fast MACD's just rolling a little bit. So all I'm doing is taking some profit and leaving some on the table if it continues down. And finally, pound CAD in a buy. Thank you, pound. Yesterday got me out of a few trades, or got me some of my trades going in the right direction. First news of the week was UK news, which is great. So in a buy, price is at the 240 LMA now. It's a high risk trade, so all I've done this morning is close 1/3 of this buy trade and set a stop at 1.68810, which is just below here. This is black dotted line. So I've taken 1/3 off. It's just burst through a previous high at the 240 LMA, a bit of confluence there. So it may stall a bit, but I've still got 2/3 of this trade in on the table, so it's all good. That's a pound CAD. So yeah, that's it for those trades. Yep, so it's been a fairly quiet week news-wise, but a few of them pairs got a wiggle on last night, which is good to see. And there is a little bit of news today, and I think that's about it for the week. So I noticed, had a quick look at I sort of had a look at the US 500, the American stock market. It looks like it's taken a bit of a dive the last couple of days, which is, I guess, is going to happen eventually. So guys, if you like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, hit the like button, and thanks for being a part of the group. And remember, the Facebook group is open to anyone that watches these YouTube videos also. So have a good day, everyone. Cheers.